Hi guys. Ooh, I feel like I look professional. I feel like I look professional. Hopefully y'all can hear me. The mic is on, yes. All right. Should I keep the door open or closed? Is it creepy if I keep the door open? Let me see. No, it's not creepy. I don't know why, but the light, it's not really protruding to the back. Like it looks dim. It's not that dim, y'all. My kitchen light is on, my bathroom light is on. I'm not exactly sure why it looks so damn dark back there. I think it's because this light is like pronouncing what's in front of it, and like the back of it just doesn't give a fuck. Anyways, let me see. Let me mess with the light real quick. One, two. Yeah, you see now you can see. Yeah, that's an accurate representation of what the back of me looks like. Let me see. Okay, well, can y'all still see me? That's what the back looks like. That's what it looks like. Yeah, because I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck does it look like the back of me is all black and shit? Anyways, hi, you guys. Welcome to A Sip of Chocolate. It's been a while. So far, I have two readings from the same person. You know who you are. Love you, sis. At the end of the day, she never misses. So I haven't gotten anybody else's story, but if you do want to send in, I'll put my Gmail right here in the chat, y'all. I am a bit late for A Sip of Chocolate. I am exactly 1 hour late. I was supposed to do it at 9 o'clock. It's currently 10. Y'all, I was sleeping. I told y'all my energy has been off. I also think just my circadian rhythm is off balance now because I pulled a double. So I basically missed out on an hour of sleep while I was already tired. Because I've been working previously the other 2 days. And so my circadian rhythm is just off, right? Like I slept yesterday, I slept at like 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you know what I mean? I'm trying to adjust my body to the normal sleeping time. So I was literally sleeping. Fun fact, sleeping for too long can actually be very bad for your body. I learned that in autonomy and physiology. Sleeping for too no, I think I learned that in psychology when I was in high school. I forgot which class it was. But anyways, sleeping can for too long can be bad for your body because if you oversleep, you're gonna feel even more tired than you originally were. So, if you plan on taking a cat nap, your cat nap cannot exceed 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Otherwise, it does not count as an actual nap. At that point, you start getting into REM sleep. Okay, so I literally slept because I slept for an hour. So I really, I wasn't taking a nap, girl. I was sleeping. So I got an energy drink. This is the Ghost energy drink, Sour Patch Kids. I don't even drink energy drinks, y'all, but I have no choice. I have to get my body back to its normal sleeping pattern. So, yeah, I literally cannot sleep any longer. I got an energy drink. I got water. I don't have a sip of chocolate right now because if I do, girl, okay, I'm gonna knock out while reading. Okay, but y'all can have a sip of chocolate for me. You took us somewhere new today. You guys are still on my desk. I'm just showing y'all like this is the same chair that I used to y'all when I first moved here. This is the chair. Same chair. I just put my scarf thing on it because I don't like I mean it's I don't know. It's like Cinnamon's fur on his damn chair, and no matter how many times I scrub it and use my lint roller, it just keeps going back on there. So this is to protect the chair. Okay. I need this. It tastes like blue raspberry. And I have some raisins as a snack. I love raisins, y'all. Fun fact, I've always loved raisins. As a kid, my favorite cereal was Raisin Bran. I've always been like a little oldie. I've always been like a grandma. Anyways, we're gonna get into it, y'all. Hold on. I'm a fan of tarot readings. Thank you. But I also do psychic intuitive readings now. So hopefully you're a fan of that. Let me see. All right. I love raisins and oats. Yes, that's exactly what I bought this for. So I just went grocery shopping. I told y'all I had to finish my grocery shopping. I got yogurt. I got yogurt, granola, and y'all put raisins in your yogurt. I'm telling you, it's gonna elevate that shit. Oh my god, raisins and yogurt. with oats and granola and some sort of fruit like strawberry, dried strawberry. Maybe that right there. They make you doo doo. Girl, I didn't know that. Girl, I did not know that. Well, the more you know. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, y'all. That's my bike in the back. My bike. I've had that bike, fun fact, since freshman year of high school. I call it my depression bike. My stepdad and my mom got it for me because I was super depressed because my father attempted to kill me. So I was recovering from that trauma in my domestic violence situation with my dad, my real dad. So they got me that bike to get me out the house. Fun fact, I was homeschooled before COVID. Homeschool used to be a privilege to be homeschooled. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah. I never rode it. I haven't rode this bike because the wheels are flat and I just haven't had the little thing to put air in it. But I don't really want to ride that bike right now because it's cold as hell. I just made dinner. I made rice and chicken and I basically made a Chipotle bowl. Rice, chicken, and lettuce with some sauce. Yeah. I'm showing you all my fingers because I got like seasoning on it. Like whatever I used, it stained my hands. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, let's get to the story. Let's get to the story. Let's get to the story, y'all. I didn't mean to be so depressing, but that's just the backstory behind that bike. That bike was for my depression. It actually helped. I really do like that bike. It's a good quality bike. I've never used it, so it looks brand new. I was trying to sell that shit. Shit, anybody need a bike? Let me know. If anybody needs a bike, let your sis know. Let me find my way to my Gmail. I haven't used this tablet in a while. Where's my Gmail? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I cannot go to sleep. Period. You got your wine. I got my energy drink. Let's go. Okay. So my girl came. Mwah, thank you. Thank you so much for sending in, girl. Period. Because if you didn't send in, girl, we wasn't going to have shit to read. Okay, we wasn't going to have shit to read. I don't know if y'all are shy or whatever the case, y'all. I will not share no names. All right. This is supposed to be anonymous. If you want to put yourself out there, then you can. But don't come back and say that I did anything because I didn't do shit. Okay. All right. Unless I hear from you directly that it's cool to say your name, I'm not going to be saying no names. Okay. Thank you very much. So this story is called Meeting the Family. All right, let me get comfortable. Let me get comfortable. We're gonna be here for a hot little minute. Where is my pillow? I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get my pillow. All right, we got her for emotional support. Let's get into it. All right. Bitch, I feel like fucking Dr. Seuss or what's his name? That guy, that white guy with a bald head. Anyways, so recently things have been good between me and him. Damn, girl, can we get a backstory? You just jumping straight into it, girl. Can we get a backstory? Me and who? Excuse me. You know I have memory problems. Is this the Jewish boy? Is that who we're talking about right now? The Jewish boy? Let me see. I want to make sure the camera's right. All right, the camera's right. Okay, cool. Is this the Jewish boy? Can I get a backstory? All right. I'm gonna continue. So recently, things have been good between me and him. The feelings, intimacy, and bond we have is better than ever. I'm happy to hear that. Tomorrow, I will actually be meeting his family for the first time. Wait, how long have y'all been dating? How long have y'all been dating? Meeting the family? Me personally, y'all tell me y'all opinion. When do you feel like it's right to meet the family? I personally prolong it for as long as possible because I feel like if I'm meeting your family, don't introduce me to your family unless we're gonna be down the aisle. Okay? Unless we're getting married, I don't feel like it's necessary to meet your family. I'm gonna be honest. I hate meeting somebody's family only to break up and now things are awkward and shit. Like, you know what I mean? When it's official, exactly, exactly. How long have you guys been dating? I forgot. I forgot the timeline. I know you said not to meet each other's family unless it's serious. Oh my gosh, I did say that. Period. Look at me. But I think we're getting there slowly. I don't know, sister. It's moving pretty fast. 4 months. Okay. 4 months. I'm not going to speak no negativity onto your relationship. If you guys are doing great, then it's going great. Period. Period. But, just make sure, hey, slow down a little bit. You're telling him, I love you and all, or love you. I don't know. I like you and all, things are going great, but let's take our time. Okay. I'm not speaking no negativity. I'm just saying, just put the brakes down a little bit, okay? Okay. He told me he loved me first. I like it when a man is raw with his feelings first because it shows he takes you seriously. He always asked for my input. He wanted to get a cologne that I liked the smell of. So we went and sampled some testers. We both ended up liking this cologne that was kind of pricey, but he ended up buying it because I liked it. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. You guys, I would say y'all are in the honeymoon stage right now. Excuse me. Girl, what? I would say y'all are in the honeymoon stage right now. Where is my phone? Oh, girl, let me turn off my notifications. Do 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 do. All right. So yeah, I would say y'all are in the honeymoon stage. I'm happy that everything is going great for you. This is what young love is truly about. Like that's the relationship, that's the kind of relationship that I would want to be in. Okay. You guys are doing the coupley things, going cologne shopping. Okay, girl, you're leaving that mark. Let me tell you something. Energetically, you're leaving a mark on that man, girl. He bought a cologne that you like, girl. That's some shit that I would suggest. So like, anytime he wears the cologne, he's thinking of me. Anytime a girl comes and says, "Oh, you smell good," yeah, that's my girl scent. Yeah, that's very smart. I like it. It's very sentimental. He also told me the gift he was getting me for Christmas by accident. Oh, that's very sweet. It's a 23andMe DNA test. He chose it since I'm curious about my ancestry. It blew me away. He was going to give me that. Now I have to think of something that is just as awesome. What's a good gift that's not a watch? Think about it. Something that he can use. I don't know. What kind of guy is he? He's a very smart guy. We're both making plans for the future. He has 2 job offers. 2 job offers. Yeah, bitch. Oh, you hit. I know that's right, girl. I'm sorry, but I just met so many bums. Like, girl, yes. Yes, yes, yes. He's a very smart guy. We're both making plans for the future. 2 job offers. He has one offer for a government job in another state, but the other job in state pays more. I'm debating on whether or not to go to college or doing a trade. I would like for us to match in standards of education. Does that sound silly? No. It makes sense that you want y'all to be equals. First of all, he is showing very good signs. This doesn't seem like love bombing. Honestly, it's very rare to have a man that's like that emotionally expressive and that attentive. A lot of men don't actively listen. And the fact that for Christmas, he wanted to give you a 23andMe DNA test, girl. The signs are there. Good signs, good signs. I would say when it comes to a Christmas gift, think about the kind of guy he is and what is most useful for him in his day to day. Has he mentioned anything? What kind of things are he into? Is he into cars? If he's into cars, I would say get him a toolbox. If he is into, I don't know, like, bitch, I don't fucking know. I never really got a guy a Christmas gift before because I never had to, but think about like things that he's most interested in and it'll be easy from that point, right? Like my stepdad, I think one time my mom gifted him right? My stepdad is into Nautica. He's into North Nautica, you know the brand. So she gifted him, I think, either a cap or a jacket or some shoes. I think all from that brand, right? So just think about the type of person he is, right? And yeah, I mean, it seems like he already likes you. So I'm not saying to downplay your gift, but whatever you give him, I'm sure he's going to be happy with. Anywho, when it comes to your education and what you want to do in the future, I know y'all are in the honeymoon stage, but baby, think about what you want to do. What you want to do, if it aligns with what he is doing, and if the paths intertwine with each other naturally, then it's meant to be. But don't base your future off of what he's doing, right? Think about what you genuinely want to do and what's convenient for you, not for the relationship, because it's only been 4 months, but what's convenient for you. And let nature and let God and let the universe do its course. If you guys intertwine, then it's meant to be. If y'all separate for a bit, then it was meant to be. Okay. Whew. Next, I would also like to say he's demisexual. It's when you need to be close to someone in order to have sexual feelings for them. It's on the spectrum of asexuality. I'm not sure if you picked up on that on the last live, unless you think he's actually gay or bi. Tell me if you do. Before he met me, he didn't actually know what demisexuality was. But after I noticed he fit some traits of it, I explained it to him. And he thinks he matches it. So no matter what, I don't think he will be unfaithful. I hope so, of course. I'm actually happy I'm with a demisexual man. In the past, I was also on an asexual dating app because I wanted to date one. Um, I'm not trying to laugh. Girl, I think he's still figuring out what he is. I'm not gonna lie, I am picking up on fruity vibes because no man is gonna joke about being gay. Like, no straight man is gonna joke about being gay. So if you're comfortable being with a man that is still exploring his sexuality, who knows? Maybe one day he want to try peen. You never know unless you try it. All right, unless you're comfortable with that, then you know what I mean. Whatever the case may be. I think so far this relationship is going good, but take your time. Take your time, put the brakes on, and do not base your future, or make sure that you're not completely basing your life around this guy. Make sure that you're maintaining some sense of individuality, okay? Because that is how the honeymoon stage goes away real quick. Y'all are up each other's butts every other day, every single day. Y'all are spending time together. Make sure that y'all are having periods of separation. I'm not saying y'all are not doing that already, but this is just general advice, okay? I think he's still exploring himself as a man. And like I said, unless you're open for that journey, a man that's still deciding what he wants, because the fact that you kind of brought up that idea to him and he went along with it, he has to figure out who he is on his own. I think he has to do a bit of self-discovery in that area, okay? And I'm not saying he has to go try some dick, but it's something that must be talked about, okay? Something that must be talked about. Anyways, I'm just enjoying how good things are. If anything major happens, I will tell you. Also, our first time was very good. He's very attentive and wants to please me in whichever way I want. Great things to come. I'm so happy y'all had a great first time, girl. If I could take my virginity back, I would snatch that shit back, girl, real quick. But I'm so happy that y'all are doing great. Enjoy it. Enjoy this period. This period is the most loveliest period. I love the honeymoon stage. I'm not saying y'all will ever exit this stage, but I'm just saying that it's common that whenever couples get together, the first 4, 5, 6 months are wonderful. It's bliss. So enjoy it, immerse yourself in it, but also remember to stay grounded and remember that you are an individual before anything. And yeah, put yourself first. Get him a little Christmas gift. I would say, like I said, whatever he wants, whatever he's into, not whatever he wants, whatever he has the most interest in, right? If he's into cars, if he's into some sort of mechanical shit, if he's into sports, get him his favorite sports jersey, anything. Or get him tickets, right? If he's wanting to see something, you could get him tickets to somewhere and y'all can make that a cute little date. With the 23andMe thing, when you get your results back, you can make it a cute little date and share your results with him, right? And make it a little like surprise and let's see what the fuck I am. You know what I mean? So I would say so far, so good. So far, so good, sister. I'm happy things are going well. Just remember to stay grounded, okay? And yes, my thumb is fucking orange. Listen, I gets down in the kitchen, okay? If your fingers aren't stained a little bit, you're not getting down in the kitchen, baby. I gets down in the kitchen. That chicken was bomb. It was healthy and it was bomb. How do I approach him about that? I don't mind being with a bi man as I'm by myself. My deal breaker is cheating. Just be 100% honest. Y'all are already, it's good to get this out the way now as y'all are in the honeymoon stage. You don't want to wait fucking months later, and then like, he's like, what the fuck? Just say, hey, come to him and express yourself. Say, hey, I understand, we're still young and you're exploring yourself. But don't be afraid to let me know. Cause honestly, from him, what I sense is not necessarily like, I know I joke about gay men and stuff like that, but I just sense that he may not even be comfortable being completely honest with you about his sexuality because, society kind of shames men for being unsure about their sexuality if it isn't straight. So just be like, hey, I'm here for you on your journey. Please let me know, like, whatever it is, let me know. Like, have a sit down conversation, but don't make it confrontational because confrontational kind of gives, like, oh, so are you gay? You know what I mean? Make it like, hey, I'm here for you. Whatever it is you want to discuss, is there any things that you're into? Let me know. I'm open minded, right? Say that you're open minded. And yeah, y'all are on this. I'm here with you on this journey together. That's how you go to him about it. All right. So then he feels comfortable telling you whatever. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I kind of caught a couple of dudes and how I found out they were some fruitcakes. All right. I told them, and I know this is kind of fucked up, and y'all gonna be like, girl, what the fuck? But yes, I sure did was like, whatever you're into, like, I'm open-minded. And then a dude told me he liked to get his butt ate. I was like, boo, I got the fuck up out of there. Okay. I will not eat no man's ass. Fuck out of here, girl. Like, that sounds like a death sentence. Slicker than a mousetrap. But that's just me. That's just me. You think that's gay? A man that like to get his butt ate? No, but I think it's traits of it, like where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not saying it's necessarily gay, but I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not here for backdoor activities, okay? That's just not me. That's just not me. Okay. But yeah, bro. So far, so good, Kim. So far, so good. I'm really happy for you. I'm not trying to be negative at all. I just want to keep you safe and I want to make sure that you're not too, like, don't get lost, sister. Okay. Right now, it's the adrenaline, the pheromones, the hormones, the love hormones. It's true, y'all. Like, those first few stages, it's just pure dopamine. So just really try to stay grounded because dopamine is it's addicting. Okay. He tells me he's straight. I think he's saying that because that's what society tells him. Okay. Y'all are at the point where, as young adults, I feel like from the ages of like 16, like 15, 16 to like probably 35, you're discovering yourself. It's self discovery, what you are and who you are outside of societal perceptions, outside of familial expectations. He is still, going through the motions with that. So be his safe space, be not only a lover but be a friend, right? Say, regardless of anything, you are my best friend, because that's what your boyfriend is supposed to be. And this was part of me becoming an adult, and part of me healing from the wounds that my ex put me through was realizing that I don't just want a man, I want a best friend. I want somebody that's on the same frequency as me. Even if I'm not feeling lovey-dovey, I could still come to you about personal issues without the over sexuality of it all. That's what really like helped me mature in my dating choices, was realizing that I didn't just want a partner to sleep with and cuddle with and the physicality of things. I wanted a best friend. So be his best friend, whatever you're into, I'm here for. Period. Like I said, my preference, I'm not here for the big purr. Okay, we could be friends, strictly friends, but I'm not dating no big purr. Okay. But the girlies that are into that, I'm not shaming you. Everybody's different. Okay. You want to eat a little man butt, eat a little man butt, girl. You want to hit him from the back and put on a strap, hit him from the back and put on a strap. Tell him I am here for it. So you would be surprised. You would be surprised. And I'm not, this is a little bit manipulative, but you would be surprised how many men, if you told them, hey, I'm here for you, like I'd be down to eat a little butt, they would accept. Y'all, you'd be surprised. It'd be the men you don't think. It'd be the men you think, nah, like ain't no fucking way. Girl, there's a way. Let me turn down my thing. Oh, let me show y'all. This is what I made, y'all. It looked dry as fuck now, but there was sauce all over. I guess it evaporated. But y'all, look, it's like it's seasoned chicken. Let me tell y'all something. Sazon, Goya, Sazon. Listen, my Hispanics, y'all already know what I'm talking about. My Caribbeans, y'all know that seasoning packet, that orange seasoning packet, do the motherfucking thing with some rice. Yes, girl. Cinnamon is just over there chilling, girl. She don't give a fuck about anything. She don't give a fuck about nothing I'm talking about. I just love how I have shit all over the floor. Anyways. Yes. I didn't know it stains this bad. Like, what the fuck? Like, my shit just yellow. It's worse than turmeric. Like, what the fuck? But I love it though. Baby, I was fucking that chicken up. What did you have it with? My favorite rice. And I had it with rice, lettuce, onions, green onions. And that was it. I just made a Chipotle bowl at home. I do the same thing with making them feel comfortable to see. I accept people for how they are, regardless of sexual preferences. But honey, you caught a lot of them. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. It's manipulative as fuck. It's not the most ethical practice. But listen, tell your man, hey, I wouldn't mind hitting you from the back, and watch them be like, really? Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not recommending you to do that, but like, do the more mature thing. Just be like, hey, I'm here for you. And shit. It's 80% guys that love butt play. Yes. They love the butt, girl. They love to. And that the only reason why I would never dig in a man's booty hole is because I know for a fact they do not clean in there fully. I just know it should be no reason why you're over the age of fucking like 16 and you got doodle stains on your fucking drawers. Like, disgusting. How does that even get there? Like, do you just let that shit fall out? Pour it up. Watch it all fall out. Like, do you just let the shit come out? Like, girl, that hasn't happened to me since I was like 10 years old. Girl, fuck. Speaking of that, y'all, I never forget one day I was at my great grandma's house. May God rest her soul. And I just let that shit come out. I just let that shit. Yo, I just used to be doing shit. And she was most of my family's from Haiti, like the older generation, and she loved me. The great grandma I'm speaking about, she was a very stern lady. Like, she used to beat my father. Like, I'm talking about like 25 years old, still whooping his ass. Like, she never liked my father. But she was so sweet with me. She was just like, girl, like, why would you do that? Like, why the fuck would you do that? I just wanted to see what would happen. Like, I don't know. I just stood there and let it come out. But I would eat a girl's ass, Like, this is me being completely real. I would be more open. Like, okay, I don't like ass, period, because again, shit goes in and out. But I would be more open to eating a girl's butt than eating a guy's butt. Fun fact, me and my friends, we had this discussion in college, and we was like, would you ever eat Beyonce's ass? And I was like, hell no. And they were like, why? And I'm just like, first of all, I don't like ass, period. But now looking back, it's like, second of all, that girl be up on the stage dancing and sweating, like sweaty booty. I'm good. And then you with Jay-Z that look fucking homeless. Lord knows what's going on out there. Oh, my wisdom tooth. Like, yeah, you with Jay-Z. Jay-Z look homeless, bro. If we didn't know Jay-Z was Jay-Z, I would have thought, if I seen him on the streets of New York, fun fact, we from the same place. If I seen him in Brooklyn, I would have thought, wow, like, whose unk is this? Whose unk is this? Fun fact, an intuitive download I got was that a lot of Jay-Z's money, Jay-Z is not actually rich for real. That nigga's not rich. He has a lot of borrowed money. He has promised money. So basically, he gets a lot of loans. He's not really rich. He's not no big. That nigga not rich. A lot of these celebrities are not rich. He has loan money. I don't know what that means, but I guess he does business dealings and he gets money from investors, but he has to get that money back. So, bitch, you're not rich. You're not rich. That's why Beyonce keep having to go on tour. You think Beyonce want to? You think she want to keep doing that for the rest of her life? Nah, baby, that nigga not rich. I'm telling y'all. If y'all knew, I hate to keep bringing up where I'm from, but it makes so much sense. Like, you know how there's stereotypes and archetypes from where you're from? Bro, Jay-Z's literally a scam ass nigga from New York. There's so many of them. I've dated one before. Like, I've dated one before. He's a scam ass nigga from Brooklyn, New York. Like, they do not got no money. They always be fronting and shit. Like, I'm telling you, if Jay-Z wasn't Jay-Z, he'd be on the corner with a puffer jacket, selling weed and playing poker. Y'all know that man will never claim his son. Maybe when he's on his deathbed. Because claiming his son would mean that he would admit to being a hoe, because Jay-Z was a hoe back in the day. He probably still is a hoe. Let me tell you something. I'm going to end this conversation because I have another reading to do, another story to do. Jay-Z, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Will he ever claim his son? Jay-Z was a hoe back in the day. Long story short, okay? I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. He was a hoe. Oh, this is a short one. Okay. Same girl. Thank you. Yeah, all his kids look like him too. Like, if I was Beyonce, I would be pissed. Like, damn. All your kids look just like you. The only thing they got from Beyonce was her skin tone. Like, baby, you gave birth to many Jay-Z's. Like, what the hell? I mean, nothing's wrong with that, but I personally don't want my kids to look like who I got with, okay? I put in the work, I better see the results, okay? What the fuck? But yeah, that man do not got money like that. Over here tap dancing and shit. And let me tell you something, Megan, you're gonna get your karma, boo. Megan, you're gonna get your karma. Stop taking people to court and stop playing victim, ho. Stop playing victim and stop taking people to court. I don't want to hear no more about this Tory shit. He went to jail. That should have been the end of the conversation. He went to jail. You got your justice. Period. Stop coming to our face about this shit. We don't care. I'm sorry. I'm tired of this shit. We all went through stuff, girl. Oh my gosh, Black women and protect Black women, and I'm such a victim. No. Two rights don't make a wrong, bitch. Will the truth come out with her? Inevitably. Maybe like not when she not because she's coming to the internet and telling the truth. I felt like she might get exposed or something. Honestly, hopefully they do a retrial for that case. Anyways, because that doesn't make no sense. How you was blackout drunk, but you realize the truth of what happened that night. That don't make no sense, girl. Like, nothing adds up. You was on a stage with Milagro. You was on a stand with Milagro at court, and you don't even know. They asked you, do you even know what defamation of character is? And she said, no, I don't know. I'm just doing what Milagro did to me. The case should have been shut down from there. And then you had a gag order on you, which you completely broke because you spoke to news reporters about the incident. The case should have been shut down from there, but nope. When you have power and connections within the courtroom, I'm telling you, I've seen it go down. You could make anything happen. You could put anybody in jail. And Megan is a dummy. Like, you only got like what, 50K? You only got 30K, like between 30 to 50K out of that situation. And she was going for like 4 million. And you only got 30 to 50K with connections and power and money. And you only got 30 to 50K. That's like a couple bookings that she could make. Like, girl, that goes to show she was never meant to win the case. You think somebody, if she really had a case on her, you think that's all she would get? connections and power. You only got 30 to 50K. Milagro won. Milagro won. Megan was always they were always gonna rule in her favor because it was rigged from the start. She has connections within that courthouse, right? People that know people that know people on her team, right? So she was always there. It was always gonna be ruled in her favor. But that's how the judge, even the judge, right? So when they first came out and they gave a ruling for her case, they said, okay, the jury came out, the jury said, all right, you're not getting that 4 million, bitch. You're not getting that 4 million, but you're gonna get 70,000, right? The judge reduced it to like 50K. Yeah, they reduced it to 50K. Even the judge know you on bullshit, girl. She might appeal and try to get a higher amount than that, but I hope the judge laughs straight in her face, bitch. I hope the judge laughs straight in her face, like, oh, Megan's gonna get her karma. You won't get your karma, girl. Watch when she fall out with Cardi B. I don't like either of them. Anyways. Anywho, like Cardi B should have been in jail. She threw a water bottle. She's even worse. You physically assaulted somebody. Like, why are people like, I feel like people love victims, like, or people that pretend to be victims. Like Cardi B physically assaulted this woman. It doesn't matter if the woman was recording her or not. Like, she's allowed to record you. Like, these celebrities feel like they're higher than thou, bitch. She can record you. Like, that doesn't mean you put your hands on her. Like, Cardi B should have went to jail for that. A lot of tarot readers say they already fell out. I wouldn't be surprised. Megan can't hold a friend for shit. Will Cardi B get her karma? She's already getting her karma. Okay, so this story is called My Mom, I Roll. Okay, My Mom, I Roll. My mom just pissed me off. She's mad because I don't want my BF to meet her. You're doing the right thing. She doesn't deserve to meet him. And she just proved me why I'm right. She says she has better taste and she has another man for me. What ethnicity are you? This man is the one that fixes the dishwasher at her work. Like, girl, girl, leave me alone. That's why you're broke. He's probably uglier too. My mom has shit taste, so yeah, I just wanted to rant. If your mom is not dating anybody currently or she's not married, I wouldn't take any relationship advice from her. No shade. No shade, girl. But if you not even with my father at this current moment, then I'm not gonna take no advice from you, sister. Okay, so yeah, definitely. Girl, I'm the same way. Like all my boyfriends that I had, I did not want them to meet my family at all. At all. Like my crazy, raggedy bunch. Mexican and black, makes sense. It makes sense. So about she got another man for you. Nah, boo, I'm cool. I'm good, love. Enjoy. I'm good. Yeah. Like I said, keep your relationship separate from your mom. I wouldn't even talk to her about it, honestly. Like that's my life. That's my love life. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Ignore her. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Now on to the next story. Anonymous. Okay, this person wants to remain anonymous, y'all. Let's tap into it. I think this is my last story because I don't really have anybody else on here. Cool. If y'all want to send in, do it now or forever hold your peace. Okay. I was talking to a guy for a while. He was older, really attractive, and he looked like a football star, which at first it felt grounding. A football star. He gave me advice, talked to me like he actually saw me, and I liked that. It felt safe. Then the flirting started, casually at first, and somewhere along the way, I caught feelings faster than he ever did. This sounds like grooming. Girl, this sounds like, wait, so y'all started off as friends? Or y'all were just getting to know each other? I think this was just the getting to know each other process, right? So y'all were just getting to know each other and then you caught feelings quickly, which is how it usually happens. Okay, girls are more attuned to their emotions. I was more open, more expressive. I even wrote smut to him. Girl, you was feeling it. Oh, girl, you wrote smut to him. Okay, I'm not gonna judge. I mean, we all been there. Girl, you was deep. You talking about in it. Oh, girl. Is this on? Okay. Which still makes me laugh a little because I was clearly leaning in. Yeah, yeah, you was, girl. Girl, you was. Girl, the rose-colored glasses was on. Okay, he never really matched that energy. It was always half responses, a wink, calling me a freak, just enough to acknowledge me, never to actually meet me there. Girl, that's red flag number one. Last time we talked is what made it click. I wrote, I wore lingerie. Oops, excuse me. I wore lingerie, showed up vulnerable, and he told me I looked hot. And then 15 minutes later, he got off FaceTime to shower and watch cowboy movies just like that. Nah, boo. Nah. That man, sister, I don't know if he's into you like that. You know what a real, a man that's into you, he would have bought you in that shower with him, okay? Man, okay, he would have FaceTimed you in that shower and some things would have went down, okay? But yeah, this is a red flag. This is a red flag. I don't know. When I asked what happened, he ignored it. The next day, he acted like nothing happened. Good morning, how are you? As if I hadn't just been left hanging in the middle of something intimate. That's when I realized I shouldn't feel like I'm constantly throwing myself at someone. I shouldn't feel anxious after being open. I was starting to feel at peace with him, and that scared me because peace shouldn't come from me minimizing myself or accepting crumbs. I want a relationship. I want a guy I'm actually attracted to and to feel safe with. But somehow I keep ending up in this weird space where I'm desired from a distance and infantilized up close. What really bothered me was when he blurted out his younger sister is my age. This is why I don't date men anymore. This is why I don't date older men anymore. It's like older men have this weird complex where they're attracted to younger women, but they know that there is some sort of like morally corruptedness or that there are some power imbalances at play. He's not comfortable with the fact that you're younger than him. The optics to him, his brain is struggling to compute. That's what's going on. I think he is attracted to you, and I think there is some sort of interest there, but he knows that there's some sort of societal confliction with that, and he's not willing. Like a lot of older guys, they don't want to be seen with younger girls in public because they know they might get some weird stares. Like, damn, what's your old ass doing with this young girl? That's what's going on, girl. He's struggling with his own desires, and that has nothing to do with you. I would dip. Like, bye, bitch. You're old ass. Okay, honestly, sister, try a guy your age, or not necessarily your age, but like 1 or 2 years older than you. Okay, fuck these gray foxes or whatever. I didn't need to know that. Not in this context. Not if you're trying to flirt with me. That's not comforting. That's distancing. It puts me back in a box I never asked to be in. I'm not asking for intensity without substance. I'm asking for consistency. If I show up, I want someone who stays. If I'm honest about wanting more, I don't want to be handled like a baby sister or a fantasy that's only convenient when it costs nothing. Attraction without intention isn't connection, and I'm done pretending it is. I just started ignoring him I just started ignoring him. He doesn't feel like responding back. It's been 2 days and he doesn't feel like responding back. It's been 2 days and I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. I'm getting pissed off. I tried the timid act, nothing. The sexy act, a little bit of something. Ignore him, nothing. I'm confused what these men want. Girl, it's time to detach. Block that bitch. That's the real problem. You're still looking at the messages. Block that bitch. Completely delete his number and move on. Okay, you need a guy your age. I'm sorry, but I tried the older men thing and it's just like, nah, it doesn't give for me. Date a guy around your age range. The issue is that he's struggling and battling within himself internally. He knows he's attracted to younger women. He knows he likes some young coochie. He knows he like, some fresh, some ripe, fresh off the fucking tree. He know he like it, but he knows that there's some sort of moral like corruption with that, okay? And so he's struggling with that on his own terms. Let him struggle with that on his own terms, girl. It's time to completely detach, all right? There is nothing that you're doing wrong. There's something wrong with him as a grown ass man. And listen, you might not understand like why he's struggling to accept his attraction to younger women, but the reality is that people his age would look at him weird, right? If you're 50 something years old and you're talking to a fresh 20-year-old, right? People your age are going to look at you like you're weird because it's like, We're 50. We're moving on to the next phase of our life. We're getting ready to settle down, or we've already settled down. We're getting ready to have, grandchildren. People his age are looking at him weird, like, yo, why? What do you have in common with a 20-year-old, right? You don't realize, it's true. When I was 16 and I was into older guys, you really don't realize how weird it is until you become older. And it's like, wait, what was I doing talking to guys of this age when I was this age? Now that I'm their age, I can understand how weird that is. Okay. So, yeah, girl, honestly, fuck older men, boo. Date a man that's around your age range. Okay. I'm 20 years old. I would only go for a guy that's up to like 24, and that's a stretch. My like perfect age range is like 22 to 23. I like 2 to 3 years older than me because I'm mature, and honestly, I find that men my age don't match my maturity level. Okay, girl. Asking for a man with my maturity level, my age is like asking for pigs to fly. So I have to go a bit older. But yeah, girl, date a guy your age, like around your age range. That older men, they always do that shit. They always do that shit. And yeah, they're a disappointment. You don't want to date no man that need Viagra. Okay. I would say for your next dating adventures, take some time to yourself. I would say take like a month or two to yourself. Get your hair done. Get your hair done, get your nails done, because we need a confidence booster. Okay. I feel like messing with this guy. And getting rejection does do a number on your self-esteem, even if you don't intentionally want it to. It's involuntary sometimes. So get your hair done, get your nails done, do some shopping, and get back into the dating scene and look for a guy around your age range, and specifically state that you want reciprocation, right? Look for reciprocation. I would say wait a bit before you become vulnerable and express yourself. Wait until he shows some sort of vulnerability, and then you can feel safe. All right. You never want to be the one to open up that portal. Men naturally in relationships, and I don't care what nobody says, okay, we're talking about human biology. They naturally take the lead and you follow. I know that sounds like some Beyonce old ass song from the 2000s when she was a desperate pick me. I don't know. Maybe she still is, but like, that's naturally just the way of things, right? A man, he leads, and naturally you follow in alignment with what they have already, you know what I mean? So let a man prove that he is worthy of that part of you. This is where I tapped into the dark feminine, y'all. Period. Go on my Patreon. Go on my Patreon where I told y'all how to tap into your dark feminine. Part of being a real ass bitch, a mature woman, is reserving your emotions. What a lot of us don't understand, our emotional energy is very valuable. When you love on a man, they glow the fuck up. That's why, no shade, Beyonce looked drained and fucking like she looked worn the fuck out because Jay-Z is taking on her energy. Cassie, when she came on the scene, she was hot, she was doing her thing, and then you got fucking Diddy sucking on her energy. So now she looked worn out. Keep that part of you sacred. Your heart, and the way we love as women, we love so deeply, it literally lifts men up. Men come into relationships looking like fucking bums. Then they get a girlfriend. The girlfriend start doing their hair. The girlfriend start doing facial care. Like literally, men get introduced to facial care through women, right? Popping their pimples, doing all that shit, which I would never do. Okay, I'm never gonna do no man's hair, and it's like I might put a face mask on him, but I'm not gonna. Girl, I'm not doing the whole shebang, because unless you're paying me, okay? Because love to me does not look like labor. I will not. Let me tell you something. That's something else that I had to like. Let me get my computer charger. That's something else that I had to realize. Love is not labor. Like in the Black community specifically, it's normalized for love to be labor, right? Oh, if you really love your man, you're going to clean for him. You're going to cook for him. You're going to do this for him. No, bitch. I'm not doing none of that. Love to me does not look like labor. I'm not a slave. Okay? You should know how to wipe your ass, clean your ass, and do your face without me. So where was I going with this? Yes. So that's part of being a real woman, is keeping your heart close to your chest. Okay. And once the man has revealed to themselves, once that man has revealed to you that this is a safe space, and he starts being vulnerable, then you can open up that portal. But until then, girl, I'm gonna need you to pretend like you fucking Morticia from the Addams Family. Okay. Keep it real cute. Keep it real simple. Oh, you like how I look? Thank you. I put a lot of effort into how I look. I really do emphasize my looks. I like to be up to date. I like to be cute. I'm very high maintenance, period. Oh, you like the way I think? Thank you. I'm very intelligent. I do great in school. I love academics. You know, my favorite thing is psychology, period. You don't need, like, I know what you're talking about because I used to do that too. I used to overcompensate. Girl, I had to learn how to stop doing that shit. I'm truly a lover girl at heart, but I had to learn how to, like, keep my cards close to my chest. You feel me? I had to learn how to, you know what I mean? Until they prove themselves. And that's how you do it. And you know what? What they say is true, y'all. Sometimes you do need to find a man that likes you a bit more than, you know what I mean? That likes you a bit more than you like him. So I would say if you're very traumatized from that situation, get you a guy that you know for a fact likes you more than you like him. Okay. Okay, hola, watching from a distance. I'm supposed to be asleep with my baby, but I see you live. Period, girl. I hope your baby goes to bed because I know how hard it is putting them kids to sleep. Hopefully, I'm not waking y'all up. They end up using it against you. Yup, never tell them your trauma, not within the first like year. Okay, don't tell them your trauma, don't tell them nothing. Okay, now I know like this can be exhausting because it's like you don't want love to be a game. You know what I mean? You don't want relationships to feel like a game, but unfortunately, it's just the way life is. You know, men are just like, I don't know, they're annoying. Okay, they're annoying. So just hold your cards close to your chest. Okay, keep your goods and your cookies to yourself until a man shows that they are worth it. Okay, wait until you get sexual. Wait, let him show what he's about first. Okay, because don't worry, I be freaked out too sometimes. I be freaked out if I really like a guy. That's all the story I got, y'all. That's all the stories I got. Older does not mean wiser. Exactly. Y'all, I got out of that older man shit. Like that sprinkle shit is for the birds. I'm sorry. That sprinkle shit is for the birds. That shit will get you into human trafficking. Okay, like that will get you, girl. I feel like that's the portal to prostitution. Okay, like I'm not gonna lie, like that sprinkle shit, I still believe some of it, but the entire movement of it, like it happens all the time. Like every time a girl tries to do sprinkle, it always turns wrong because that shit is not, yeah, nah. Older men are not it. They're lame, especially an older man. Like I said, now that I'm getting older, I'm realizing that like older men that are into younger women, they're severely immature. Like, bitch, you're like a few decades behind, you know, mentally. Ooh, tastes like soda. Woo! I ain't told my husband ish. It took him 3 to 4 years before we even dated for him to learn me as a person. Yes. Yes. Most are broken as fuck, stubborn. Yup. Thoroughly told you into what they want. Yeah. No older men. Listen, if I ever told you to get with an older man, if I ever told anybody to get an older man, I take that shit back. I take that shit back, girl. I take that shit back. I like guys that are around my age range, my age group. The older men are not it. Like Viagra dick, like oh my gosh. They are not it. The only thing they good for is money, and a lot of them are stingy as hell. So I said what I said, boo. Like, please, that sprinkle movement got everybody dressing like a old ass a old ass lady. Like, you can't color your hair, you can't express yourself. You only gotta wear red lipstick and dresses and go to country clubs. Like that shit sound like a fucking nightmare. Okay. Like if I'm gonna date a guy around my age that has the stamina that I have, that looks as good as me, and that's also, you know, building himself up in his career with some money. Period. Yeah, you can't wear no curly hair. You can't wear no patterns, no colors. You can't have your nails a certain length, or you can't dye them any color other than red, white, and black. Like what, girl? That sounds like the gateway into fucking hypergamy. Like the gateway into that right wing shit. Like I don't got time for that. I want to wear pink hair. I want to dress up however the fuck I want to dress up. What? All to hope and pray that one day we fall upon some rich men. When again, a lot of these rich men are stingy as hell. They're stingy as fuck. Like, It's rare to come across a guy that's willing to drop a bag on you. You know what I mean? I've had it happen to me before, but girl, I had to go fishing for that. I had to fish for that. I'm not doing that shit no more. I like having my own money. That's what I want to do. I want to have my own money. I don't want to be a housewife, y'all. Fun fact, I've never wanted to be a housewife. I've always wanted to have my own career. When I have kids, I've always said that I will take like a 3, 4 year break. And then at year 5, I'm going to come back and get straight back to work, and I'll retire at like 60, 70. Like I always wanted my own career, my own money. And then if my man got money, like he's gonna have money, not if. When my man money come in, I'm spending his shit too. Bitch, and I got my own shit. You can't tell me what to do with my own money. Like, you know what I mean? Them old men like to control you with their money. I don't got time for that. I don't have time for that. It's much better when you have your own shit, when you have your own career. I'm sorry, but we got young girls aspiring to just be a housewife and that's it. Bitch, this ain't the 1950s. This ain't the maiden days, girl. This is not the maiden days. Like, be what you want to be, girl. What the fuck? That sprinkle propaganda is the gateway into alt right alt right lifestyle. Okay. My husband never judged me the way I am. He's 5 years older than me. I kept him as a friend, period. When he asked how I truly felt about dating outside my age, I kept it real. 5 years is not anything. I feel like it starts to get weird past 10 years. Like once you get to the decade, it's like, oh, like, okay, that's when stuff starts getting weird. It's always what you can do for them before they give up anything. Yes, stingy as hell. Them older men be stingy as fuck. I told him my mom was a sugar baby and was always chasing older dudes, and I learned that it's not worth it because you will learn every cent. You will pay for it every day. Yup, yup. I fell for the sprinkle. I went on a date with a girl. I don't even blame you. I don't blame you, girl. I fell for that shit too. Same age and everything. Same age and everything, girl. It is what it is. I feel like it's low key preying on younger girls that, are in unfortunate positions. Like, that's not the only way to build yourself up. Okay. Start your own business, invest into yourself, either college, a trade school. Do what you got to do, girl. Anything but an older man. Like, girl, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I want a younger guy my age. I don't care. With okay, that could keep up with me. Okay, I'm a man that could keep up. She doesn't preach love at all. Yeah, her and her man don't even love each other. You can't get me to believe that she loves her man. Every time we see her with her husband, they always arguing and shit. Like, nah, girl, I need. Well, I don't know. They said Lucky be cheating, but I need like imagine me, I'm Nara Smith. I need a Lucky, a man my age. Now, Lucky kind of broke too, so I don't need a Lucky exactly, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, and she's kind of a housewife. Actually, I changed my mind. Like, that's not the that's not the analogy that I want to use. How can a man even date it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a 19-year-old, like you don't realize it when you're that age, but when you get a bit older, it's like, what the fuck? Like, what was I doing and what were you doing? Especially like at your big ass age, what were you doing? My mom got heartbroken. I remember I told her you were paying for it every day. I know you did not tell her that. She was so caught up in having a happy ending. She developed depression, bipolar episode. Girl, what's that? DPS? Depressive, what? We need an updated reading on them. On who? Nara Smith and Lucky? Girl, she just keep having kids back to back. She just keep this bitch don't know what she doing. She just giving it out. Like, oh my gosh, girl, back to back to back. Girl, it would be no smexy time for a year. That's my worst nightmare. Like when I have kids, I'm gonna take like a 3 to 5 year break. Okay, this coochie need to breathe. Oh, speaking of Diddy and Cassie, male escort suing Cassie and Diddy says Cassie was a whore who liked to have. Oh, it says Diddy had to make her stop. Uh, I'm gonna move past that. I can't think about that right now. I hope I don't lose it tonight. I can't live with a man I don't like. Girl, speaking of that, my eyes have to adjust. Unless y'all have any more stories, let me know. Other than that, I'm chilling. Speaking of that, I can't live with a man, period. Like, I'm sorry, but living with a man sounds like hell, honestly. Like, they don't know how to clean. Like, if I live with a man, gonna have to be a cleanly man, you know? Like, I need my own space. I get very like overstimulated if I'm around somebody for too long. And yeah, I just girl, even when I get married, I'm gonna need my own like separate part of the house. Like, you know, those houses where it's like there's one section here and then one section there. Yeah, I'm gonna need my space. You have your space, and then yes, yeah, I'm gonna need that because I need my peace and quiet. Even with cinnamon, sometimes I'm just like, girl, get off of me. Like, look, she's right here. She's like, girl, what the fuck? Hey, we just took a nap together. Well, I fell asleep. I think she took a nap. Hi. We ate dinner. Yes, it's a girl's house. Period. Hi, Cinnamon. Would you live with a man? Nah. When she used to live with her stepbrother, I guess she didn't really like him. She used to fight that cat. My girl is bossy. She do not play. You need to be on Bad Girls Club for real, girl. I'm a call Natalie for you. I hope I don't lose it tonight. You get high. Wow, what happened with Ty Lil? What happened with that? Mm-mm-mm. Natalie from Bad Girls Club. What is DPS, girl? Are you gonna tell us? What is that? I don't think I've heard of that one before. Depressive. I don't know. I can't finish the rest. I cannot finish the rest of that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for sending in your stories. This was a good sip of chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this a lot. I like when stories are like not too heavy, but they're like chill. I can give my advice. I think I gave some good advice this go round, y'all. Period. Like, I'm low key like a therapist for real. I'm low key a therapist for real. Dinner was great. Dinner was so good, girl. I went back for seconds, but I think that's probably because I slept. And I don't know. Sleeping makes me hungry. Book the fucking appointment. Ooh, this is like the hair color that I want to do. I want to get a wig, dye it, and then like do magenta color. You know, like this is kind of the color I want to do. I've never done like a hot pink, kind of like y'all ever seen Hot Boy and Lava Girl? What's his name? Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I messed it up. Uh, but yeah, that sprinkle shit was all fun and games until girl, I really had to like I had to girl. It was all fun and games until like I'm just leave it at that. Like ugh, older men are just ugh. Like I don't know. I was attracted to them in theory, but in real life, I was just like this ain't giving. This is not giving. But yeah, you know, I realized that I don't want to depend on a man for shit. I want my own shit. And like I said, I do want a man to dote on me and give me shit and give me money, like all of that. But I'm gonna still have my own shit at the end of the day. You feel me? Like these sprinkle girls, they love to sit here and pretend like, oh, I still have my own stuff. I still have my own stuff. No, you don't, girl. You're literally preaching on relying on a man, which is like, no, there's nothing wrong with that. But keep it 100, girl. That's the lifestyle you're living. I don't like this song. Whew. I watched your Dan Snyder video. It was really detailed. I know, right? Y'all, I'm trying to make sure my mic is on. I'm getting so much better with like my readings, y'all. Like, did y'all notice for my Dan Schneider video, I did no cards? No cards. And same thing for my Jeffrey Epstein video. No cards, straight from the third eye. You feel me? Period, period, period. I'm getting so much better. I love it. But yeah, it's all fun and games until I do a fucking reading where I actually share my opinion. I'm sorry, but that comment from earlier talking about, oh, I can't even take this video seriously. You're so biased. Real readers don't have bias in their video. Bitch, then you never met a real fucking reading before, ho. When you tap into somebody's energy, you have no choice but to be in tune with their emotions, their conscious and subconscious, bitch. You try tapping in and tell me what the fuck you think, bitch. If I'm tapping into Tyler the Creator's energy and I'm feeling that he's really a coon, then I'm gonna say that, and I don't like coons. So there's that. The fuck? How does that prove that this reading isn't real? If anything, it proves that I'm really tapping into fucking energy. I tell you what, probably the people that are quote unquote unbiased are the people that probably are not fucking reading real energy for real. It's like, have y'all ever seen like a horror movie where they like take on the energy of an entity and they become that entity? That's what channeling somebody's energy is like. I can't help it that I don't like Tyler because I tapped into her energy and I could tell she's a weird ass hoe. You know what I mean? I can't help it that I tap into JT's energy and I felt that she was a really weird ass demonic bitch. Like, I can't help it. I can't help that. And if you don't like that, then get the fuck off my channel. Get off. Get off, period. Because I don't see nobody else. I don't see nobody else's comments be like that. Like, oh, you're too biased. No, I just think I'm very bold about my opinions, and I think that's what you don't like. And you could get the fuck with all that. Okay, you will not be missed. Ta ta. Who would comment that, girl? Girl, I get that comment like, I swear to you, I get that comment like once a month. I get that comment like, oh my gosh, you're so biased. And I say, yes, I am. I am biased. We are all biased as human beings. The newspaper is biased. Your favorite channel is biased. We are all biased. There's no such thing as being unbiased. There's such thing as appearing unbiased, but there's always bias at the end of the fucking day. Yet they're under your comment looking for answers. Wait, were they really? Exactly. Like, girl. Like, and you know what's so crazy? Sometimes when I say things, like I say, like I'll get a download, but I don't properly like say it correctly because I don't know. When I get downloads, I'm feeling everything in the moment, right? This isn't premeditated. I don't, meditate or channel and then come on camera. No, I actively channel while I'm on camera. So sometimes I say things and it's like a little bit like not accurate to what I'm receiving. So I said that I felt like Tyler the Creator is one of those people that grew up in the way his energy comes to me as somebody that grew up in all white environment, and that in turn made them be uncomfortable with their blackness. That's what I felt. I'm not saying he grew up in an all white neighborhood. I'm saying that's what I felt. If anything, I said that he was bullied by the black kids by the black kids when he was younger. So like, and then people are under my comments like, oh, he actually didn't grow up in a white suburbia. I never said he did. I said that's what the energy came off as, bitch. If you had ears and you was actually listening, it's like sometimes I feel like people listen to my readings and they're looking for something wrong. Like they're looking to disprove what I'm saying because they can't believe that I'm actually a psychic. So they're looking for any small thing. If you want to sit here and play semantics, big bitch, you could do that on your own time. Okay, that's between you and God because you'll surely be blocked. I just blocked that bitch. I'm gonna block the next one. Hold on. I just wrote and don't care if you name me. Ha. Okay. I won't, but thank you for writing in. Thank you for writing in, love. Ooh. All right. Last we chatted, my daughter had me blocked. Still blocked, but I had a great time visiting her brother up in Washington. So much nature. They filmed Twilight in his area. My ex made a huge hit on my self-esteem like 8 years ago till I cut him off. Now I found out he got stage 4 kidney cancer, and our last convo was epically the worst. The problem now is since my girl is not fully on her feet and a bit behind, she's 20, but more like a 16-year-old mentality. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to sound like, I'm sorry if I sound insensitive, but this is my nightmare. My nightmare. A child that's dependent. Like, I will always be there for my kids. I will never kick my kids out or throw them out on the streets, but oh my god, bro. Like you cannot be 20, you cannot be like 25 and up, or you know what I mean, 20, like 21, 22. Like that the 20s is the age where you should start being like, all right, I want my own shit now. You know what I mean? Like I'm never gonna kick my kids out, but I'm gonna try to encourage them, like, hey, what you want to be in life, girl? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is my nightmare, girl. After I'm done having them kids, I'm ready to live my retirement life. You hear me? I want to be on a yacht on a beach with my husband and we bumping and grinding. Okay. I'm not, no, the birds need to leave the nest eventually. Okay. I'm sorry if I sounded insensitive. I just wanted to say that. Oh yeah, and I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm sorry that that last chat with your ex was kind of, not the best. It's unfortunate, but I hope you have made peace with that. I'm basically next in line to take care of her. And I'm like, excuse me, and I'm like, wanted to start my children's company. And now I have a grown kid to take care of again. My prayer would be answered that I get her near, but 2026 is looking hard because I'd have to double up my finances and have to I'd have her catch up to being 20. Thoughts? Um, Thoughts? Yeah, that's the thought, girl. Be hella strict. Like you cannot, unfortunately, let her know that I'll always be here to catch you when you fall. I'm here for you as a mother. I'm here to be your safe space. But also, this is not free real estate. Okay, this is not free real estate. You need to start looking into getting your own life. You cannot start a business and take care of a full grown adult. That, like, no. Unfortunately, I don't know what her relationship was like with her father. I don't know if he made her feel comfortable or whatever, but you have to kind of set some boundaries with love, right? You got to do some tough love. Like, you're not just here to live, okay? You're here to build yourself up as an adult. So get a game plan, right? If she doesn't already have a license, get her own license, right? She needs a job. She get her. I'm telling you, a job. When I got a job and I was living with my mother, I was barely at home and I loved it. Sometimes I really did look forward to going to work because I didn't want to deal with my mother. Okay, so we had our own little relationship, but yeah, period. Especially if she's not disabled mentally, if she has no mental impairment, she should be able to get her own job. Okay, get your license, get a job, and save up. Okay, make sure she gets her savings account. Like sit down with her, on a laptop, computer. get a savings account, apply for a credit card, build her credit. And once she saves like 5K, 6K, 7K, it's time to apply for an apartment and it's time to be on your very own. Okay. Sometimes some birds, some baby birds, they struggle with leaving the nest. Unfortunately, my mother bird, she kicked me out. Okay. She took the nest and she flung that shit and I had to learn how to fly on my own. But some baby birds, they need to be pushed a little bit. Okay. When the mother bird pushes the bird out like a little bit with the beak and encourages them to fly, that's what you kind of have to do. You kind of have to guide her. All right. So everybody's different. Not to shame your daughter or anything, right? I don't know why, some people just don't have the motivation to uh, do their own thing, right? So if she's dealing with mental health, look to getting her some sort of counseling, and maybe that can help her find the motivation to, live and have her own life. But talk to her about what she wants to be, right? What do you want to be? What's your ultimate goal in life? And make sure that you give her some sort of direction, and she should be able to follow that and go do her own thing. All right. But that's my advice. My advice is you cannot let her feel too comfortable not doing anything, because I love my grandmother, but that's the mistake she made with my aunt and my father. She let them live under her roof rent free. No direction, no plan. I mean, she asked a couple times about like my aunt going to college, but yeah, they still live together to this day, like my aunt and my grandmother. My father, he went to go leech off somebody else. But yeah, that's the mistake my grandmother made. She let my aunt live comfortably too long. I feel like once my aunt turned 25 is when my grandmother should start, putting her foot down a little bit and be like, hey, if you're going to stay here, at least help me pay the bills. That's when the pay the bills conversation needs to happen, okay? When your daughter turns 25 and she's still living with you, which let's kind of hope that's not the case. Okay, now you need to start paying bills. Okay, no shade. Like, get her a job and shit. You want to help me pay some bills? Like, give her a bill to pay. Maybe the light bill. Maybe the light bill. Maybe the phone bill. Like, usually I'm against this, but if your kid does not have any clear direction, you kind of have to help her get into that flow of being an adult. Yep, I saw her doing chilling. Now he's dying. Yeah. Girl, I'm sorry that the way you wrote that. She's an Aquarius. Oh my gosh. Usually Aquariuses have a drive for getting money. Like if you think about it, usually Aquariuses are kind of like, you know what I mean? They're kind of independent. Like not independent, but usually they have a drive to get money. Like Young Miami, Megan Thee Stallion. Like usually they be on a shit. Right. Some kids have to be some kids they have to be taught how to get into that flow. Again, I had no choice. Like for example, right? I didn't have to be taught how to get into that flow. I naturally like I started paying my phone bill when I was like 16 years old. I don't pay it now because bitch, I got other shit to pay, okay? They left me on their family plan. Like we share a family plan right now, so I'm gonna keep using that family plan until they tell me not to. But I got my own phone. I bought this on my own, but I started paying my phone bill at 16 because my mom used to take my phone and she used to be like her excuse was, "Oh, I'm paying the phone bill. I'm paying the phone bill." So, bitch, once I got a job, I started paying my own phone bill my damn self. And that's how I kind of got into the flow of being responsible. Another thing, like when I wanted to go out and we used to go to the store and I wanted to get something. I didn't want to ask my mom for anything, so I started getting my own cart. I got my own shopping cart and I started grocery shopping for myself. I started by buying little snacks that I wanted so my mom didn't have to get it and I didn't have to share. And eventually, I started shopping for myself. Whenever we went to Target, I got my own cart. She got her shopping cart. And it wasn't necessarily a thing where like my mom would force me to buy things for myself. I just wanted to do it for myself because I didn't want to ask her for anything. But girl, that's neither here nor there. Everybody's different. I was 16. I started paying for my own phone bill, school fees, bought my own car. Girl, I know that's right. I know that's right. You are a boss ass bitch. You are a boss bitch. I know that's right. Your own car, that is such a huge accomplishment. I was close to getting my own car, but it never worked out. Eventually, I do have plans on getting my own car. Maybe like 2027. I don't want to force everything down my throat right now. I'm good being a pedestrian for now because I live in the city and everything's around each other, but eventually I do want my own car. But yeah, thank you for sending in. Thank you so much for sending in. I hope everything goes well for you and your daughter. I don't know. It's crazy how kids turn out differently. Like, I wonder if has your son ever struggled with doing his own thing? Like, is your son in the same position? It seems like your son is pretty like self-sustained right now. I was driving at 17, college, and paid for my gas, but I was very driven, so my parents didn't mind. My girl, holy moly. The teen ages is the best age to prepare them for the 20s. Yup, exactly. Like when I was 16, my mom and my stepdad told me, you have to get your own job. I was like, ugh. I was like, oh, whatever. But I got it. I got my first job. I worked at a clothing store in the mall. And baby, that clothing store, them checks was hitting. Them checks was hitting. Literally, my mom was proud of me because she was like, wow, like you're doing it, like I'm so proud of you. Like literally I was working like second shift, so I was working in the afternoon all into the late nights. Like sometimes I get off at 10, 11, and I had to go back to school the next day. And literally they used to see me come home knocked the fuck out at 16, knocked out. And I got up, went to school the next day, and I had good decent grades. Never had F's, never had D's. I had B's and C's and A's, but I never had like F's and D's and shit like that. I was doing my own thing. And my mom, she was like, I'm so proud of you. Like, you doing your own thing. Girl, that's when I discovered Amazon. Okay. I discovered Amazon. That's when I got my first tarot cards with my own money. My first tarot cards. And then my mom hid it from me because she was talking about I could open portals with tarot cards and shit. Like, girl, any fucking ways. Any fucking ways. Independent, happy on his own. I'm kind. I'm still confused why your parents were so hard on you. You seem like you step it up. No, like that's what listen. Now that I'm older, I can see why they were hard on me. The truth is, they just didn't want no financial. I feel like they were apprehensive about me being a bum. Like they were apprehensive about me, like, being one of those kids that's in the basement, not doing anything, just relying on their money. Like, mind you, I've never been the type. But they was going through their own financial struggles, and I felt like they just didn't want to add on to that. They didn't want me to add on to that. So I think that's why they were hard on me. They just wanted to double make sure that I wasn't going to be a bum, which is like, it never gave bum. Never gave bum. It gave, I don't want to work. I don't want to be a slave. I don't want to do none of that. But it never gave bum. Never gave bum. Okay. Speaking of never giving bum, I cannot wait for this check that's gonna hit this upcoming week. I keep talking about it because bitch, I'm ready. I'm ready to get my hair done. Like, oh my god, I'm ready to get my nails done, my hair done. I'm ready to buy my Christmas gifts. Like, I'm ready. My daughter would be the basement type. It's like God was like, yeet, mom's turn. No, 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 no. You gotta have a sit down conversation with her. Literally, you gotta have a sit down conversation with her and be like, listen, girl, I love you, but it's time for mom to live her own life. I'm not gonna lie, if my kids ever turn out to be the type, which I hope they don't, because I have drive and I have a lot of motivation as a person, so hopefully they get that from me. But I'm gonna have to sit them down and be like, listen, I want to be retired. Me and your father want to be shaking ass on a yacht. Okay. We don't want to be taking care of you forever. All right. You gonna need to get your own shit. I'm gonna come up with you, give you a plan, and you need to follow it and do your own thing. Okay. You need to leave the nest. Okay. Shit. Honestly, the best method is college, but maybe charging an arm and a leg for college, girl. You damn near have to sell kidneys to get into college. Like, Well, I want to get a facial so bad. I want to get a facial so bad, y'all. Like that's something else I want to do. I just want to be like pampered and stuff like that. So that's what I'm planning on doing, y'all. I'm planning on having a little glow up before next year. I need to find a hairstylist. I need to find a hairstylist that doesn't charge like $300. Like who the fuck? Who? Let me tell you something. Do these hairstylists feel like? Take me back to New York, girl. The Dominicans used to be slaying my hair down, okay? They used to be slaying my hair down, bitch. Every time I went there, girl, I was looking like Selena, okay? Yes, I was. When my hair was long and they used to, girl, take me back to Maria with the blow dryer, okay? All they need to straighten my hair is a good ass blow dryer, baby. That fucking roundabout brush that Camila was talking about, yes, that blowout, girl, yes, take me back, take me back, take me back. They charge like $50. Like most they charge for that is like $100 to like they'll color your hair. Like they usually have sets, like they'll color your hair black to get it that nice and shine and slick kind of look, and then they blow dry it. And oh my god, you give Maria fit. You give her 50, $100, and you walk out the fucking door, bitch. Yes, like you got to start. You got a hairstylist charging like $300, girl. You got them charging. They charging electricity bills to get your hair done. Like, what times are we living in? What times are we living in? Braids is costing $400 plus hair. What the fuck? Like that's crazy to me. Girl, I'm not that desperate. Y'all see, I've been looking like this for like 5 months. That's why I haven't got my hair done because I'm just like, I'm looking at these prices and I'm like, oh, what's it finna play? Oh, like, I mean, I do know this one girl. I feel bad because I think I went to her before. This was the girl that she did my quick weave, which is like extensions, where she just she braided my hair, put some net on it, and then like sewed the weave into my hair. And that shit was itching. I don't know if it's her fault necessarily. It could have been either too tight or the wefts made my hair itch. I took that shit out. I had it done for prom, which speaking of, y'all, I was paying for my own shit. Bitch, nobody could ever put that bum title on me. I am not my father. Literally, for prom, I paid for my own dress. I paid for my hair. I paid for my extensions. I paid for my nails. I paid for my lashes. Like I did it all. And I looked bomb as fuck, y'all. I looked bomb as fuck for prom. Let me see if I can find some pictures. It was 2023. I have to go back. Take me back, back, back. Ooh. Wait, graduation was before or after prom? I forgot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had extensions in my hair originally and I had to take them out. I was so mad because I wanted basically I was trying to cosplay like I didn't even fit the theme. The theme was like casino or something, which is like, why would they make that the theme for our prom? Anyways, the theme was like casino, and I showed up looking like girl, because I wanted to have like a Wonderland theme, like I wanted them to do like the Princess Wonderland theme. And they didn't, but I was like, girl, I don't give a fuck about that theme. I'm gonna show up any way I want to. So I showed up as Tiana from Princess and the Frog. And this was my hair. It looked much better. I crimped it, I straightened it on my own. It looked really good. Let me see if I can find another pic. My dress was really cute too. I can't find a full pic for some reason. Where was I even getting money from? Was I working around this time? I don't remember. I think I was. I don't know if I was working around this time or not. But I think I saved up just for this. Girl, I will never forget. I was so scared my dress wasn't gonna come. I think my dress came like the week, like literally the week before. I was like, oh my God. Bitch, and I was so scared it wasn't gonna fit. I actually have that dress right now in the back. It fit and everything. I was so shocked. It's in my iPhone, my iCloud right now. All my pictures of like my full dresses in my iCloud. Period. I look good. My dress, honestly, I would say I was best dressed. I was best dressed. Okay, them girls was wearing them little basic ass silk dresses. Baby, I showed up looking like a princess. I can't even find a full picture of it, but like this is low key what the dress was giving. It was like tucked around the waist, and then like it was like all like fringe right here, like the fabric was draped across right here, and then it just like went down my weight, my hips. And yeah, I was wearing my Crocs because my Grenham heels was hurting. But period, my best friend, she got vodka. We mixed the vodka with the Sprite, and girl, I had a good ass time. I had a bomb ass time. And then this was graduation. I was so happy to be a graduate, y'all. I was so happy. You couldn't tell me shit. Oh wow, that's crazy. What a time to be alive. Oh, this wig looks so cute on me. This wig looks so cute on me. I look so cute. I don't know why I'm saying that like I just discovered that fact. Yeah, bitch, we knew I've been a bad bitch. Some pictures I never posted because I look like a dyke. Is that a derogatory term? My apologies if it is. Ooh, girl. Oh, my little sister. I used to love doing her hair. I used to love doing her hair. She is so cute. Y'all, she used to make me want to have a daughter so bad. Man, I feel like I did that shit too tight. I feel bad. I feel like I did that shit too tight. You ever took pictures with somebody you don't speak to anymore, and then you just look back at the pictures and you're like, "What the fuck? Like what? Like you fake ass bitch." Wow, taking a trip down memory lane. I miss my long hair. It's cool. It's gonna grow back. It's gonna grow back. I think this was the longest my hair ever was. That's crazy. And then I started dyeing it. Anyways, anywho, y'all, thank y'all so much for sending in your stories. I greatly appreciate it. This was again a good ass live. I love when the sips of chocolate be chocolating. I love when the sips be sipping. We sipped on some shit tonight, okay? The sip of chocolate tonight was very sweet. It wasn't too crazy, it was a nice little something something. Um Ew. I'm sorry. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's what she looked like in real life? I'm gonna move on. Speaking of no longer dating older men, y'all, like I know I say this a lot, but wait, what? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Jay Cinco and Lala are pregnant. This can't be real. You want to have kids by when? I mean, I don't like saying that because I feel like it just happens. But ideally, like, what would you want to now? I wish I had kids now. Like, they say your ex boyfriend might have somebody pregnant. She's pregnant for real? Turn that shit off. She's pregnant for real? Girl. Girl. There's no way. You're not even married. What the fuck? Just smile and nod, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all, unpopular opinion. If you get married after you're pregnant, that don't count. I don't feel like that count. Bitch, we should be married before even you even think that I'm pregnant. Before me even being pregnant is a concept. Like I feel like that's a marriage for the kid then. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be married because we're genuinely that locked in with each other, you know? And then I just so happen to get pregnant like a couple months after. Or like 2 years after. Nigga, you are 44 years old. You are a grown man. How can a nigga make you feel like this? You are 44 years old and you're using a Snapchat filter, gang. Y'all wish girl, what's her name? Wish Lala Baptiste a happy pregnancy. Mm-hmm. He said, "Wash your hair." Who is Bonnie Blue? Who is Bonnie Blue? Speaking of parents, y'all, I know I've talked about this before, but like when I talk to my grandmother, like this topic always comes up. I already told y'all my father just had another son. He has about like bitch like 4 or 5 sons. I'm his only daughter and his first daughter, his only child. He will never be blessed with another daughter. He will never be blessed with another daughter because yeah, like that's the price you have to pay for being a shitty father. She's a corn. Wait, what? For real? She is. Uh, who's buying her content? Who's buying her content? Mm, I'm not saying she ugly, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Girl, she got them Hannah Montana eyes. People with like blue piercing eyes, girl, it be giving. I can't even do it. Like it be looking like this. How are you doing today? Like, girl, that's the manic eyes, okay? That those are the manic eyes, okay? That's that girl, you going through some sort of psychotic episode, okay? Looking like you just got some fucking ADHD medication. Like that's them eyes, girl. Girl, that shit be looking. Ugh. Girl, calm down. Relax your eyeballs. Bitch. Oh my god. She's 26? You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. She's not 26. She is 26. It said that she was born in 1999. Wow. You're 26? Girl, that's the price you pay when you're a ex worker. Okay, that's that spiritual toll being taken on you whenever you let a man in you, or the men that you let in you. Especially if you're letting men that are not the best. Okay, they might have their own little attachments and spiritual debt, and you letting them inside of you. Let me tell you something. Never have ex with a criminal. Never have ex with a man that is not right mentally, spiritually, and morally, because you are gonna take on their karma. Their energetic weight is going to get on you, girl. That's the price you got to pay. You look like a 40-year-old housewife. I would have not guessed 26. Oh, she's British. That may explain a bit. No shade. No shade. Some of the British girlies be looking a little interesting. Like every country has a look, okay? I think it's the food that they eat. The food that they eat, because the food is so deprived of like, flavor and shit sometimes. Like it just I think it takes on their looks. Maybe all the nutrients aren't there. She does look British. Yeah, it is the food. No shade, girl. Y'all eating like y'all eating like the country just y'all eating like the country just fucking lost a war with another country. Like, girl, when the country lost the war, so they have to cut the costs and everybody has to ration their food. Y'all rationing over there. They could say whatever they want about our fake ass food, but shit, at least it's good. At least it got some color to it. The food looked as depressing as the weather out there. Like gray food, like the food is all gray and shit. Like I'm glad I'm black. I don't gotta worry about my looks fading anytime soon. Period. Period. I'm gonna look young for a little hot minute. Yes. Yes. Shout out to my parents. That's the only thing they gave me was the fact that both of them look young. Yo, if somebody threw shit on me, girl, I'm going to jail. No, I am actually going to jail. If you threw shit on me, girl, you better pray I don't catch up to you. I'm sorry. I'm tired of seeing Megan shake her ass. That shit was not cute at all. Am I the only one that thinks over sexuality is not actually cute? Like sex appeal to me is being able to sexually appeal without taking your clothes off. We lost the plot when it comes to sex appeal, girl. Like I be having dudes all up in my DMs, and usually my profile there's nothing revealing other than a tight bodycon dress that's all the way down to my feet. Like I'm sorry, but you in a thong shaking your butt like that's not sexy. That's just girl, you just I'm not gonna say it. Like, I'm sorry, this shit look goofy. This shit look goofy. Like, I don't care what nobody say, not this part. I'm sorry, like this shit look goofy as fuck. She think that blonde bob is like making it sexy. No boo. I'm not feeling it. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna teach y'all. Don't worry. For those who don't know, I'm gonna teach you how to tap into your dark feminine without taking your clothes off. Like, okay, like period. The whole point is the mystique. You gotta have these dudes thinking what's underneath the clothes without even taking off your clothes. Like you could see the body, and I'm fully clothed. The only thing I don't got on is a bra. Okay, I'm fully clothed. You could see. Okay, it's the mystique. Okay, there's nothing to wonder if I can see everything already. Like girl, I see everything. So basically, at the Streamer Awards, Rakai and Ray went up to this girl called Iron Mouse. She's a VR tuber, which basically is a person hiding behind an animated character, as you could see. And she said she felt uncomfortable and they were being rude to her. Girl, shut the fuck. Those now I don't care for Rakai or Ray. I don't care for none of the streamers, but they really didn't do anything to that girl. They called her a legend. Ray was gonna ask her a question that he said, never mind, I don't want to be disrespectful. She said, no, go ahead, ask me anything. He said, okay, what you look like in real life? She said, oh, I'm Puerto Rican. And it was like, hey, period, period. And then they was like, oh, like, no, she was like, no, he said, like, what do you look like in real life or something like that? And she was like, "Oh, I'm ugly in real life. That's why I'm a VTuber, girl." And then and then Rakai was like, "Oh, are you black or white?" And she was like, "I'm Puerto Rican." And it was like, "Hey, period, period." And it was like, "Okay, thank you so much for talking to us. We'll see you later. Bye." And now she coming on here talking about she was uncomfortable. They made her uncomfortable. Girl, shut the fuck up. You're on a computer. You wasn't even there, girl. You wasn't even there. She was on an iPad, girl. Girl, I could not be a guy. Cause what the fuck, girl? Oh my god. Like what the fuck is a VTuber? I'm sorry. If you don't want to show your face, that's fine, but I don't know. I have more respect for the people that, show their face. But anyways, all for attention. Dark feminine. We Puerto Ricans do not claim her. Girl, like what? What, girl? The fuck? This was the interaction, mind you. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. All genocide. Iron Ross, you are a legend. Wait, quick question. Never mind. I don't look for me. Yeah, no questions. He knows. He knows. He's like, yep, you're gonna say some stupid shit. Absolutely, yep. Good job. You didn't ask it.
Yeah. Okay, bet.
Big mistake.
Okay, I got a question.
How you gonna? He's like, oh no, bro. Like,
bro,
no,
let them
bro.
talk. Damn.
In real life. Oh. Everything? Yeah.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
You're right.
Them saying you right after she said she's ugly. I was like, somebody said Ray and Ricard the new Rush Hour. What? Man, say yeah, you right. Girl, that's why you felt uncomfortable. Talk about, oh, this is the interaction that made her feel uncomfortable. Like, what? Girl, they called you a legend. Shut the fuck up. Like, this is what I be talking about, y'all. After a certain point, when you get to a certain level of fame, you're only surrounded by people that kiss your ass. And so whenever somebody's not kissing your ass and catering to you, oh my God, I'm comfortable. No, bitch, they was being for fucking real. They just had no filter. That was the issue, okay? You feel uncomfortable because you know you ugly in real life. That's why the question made you feel uncomfortable. If you were secure within your looks, that question wouldn't have made you uncomfortable because it's a regular question. Nobody ever seen your face before. The fuck, you could have gave a cute little description like, I'm a 5'2" petite girl. Okay, ain't no extra weight on me. I go to the gym. I take care of myself. Skin is glowing, hydrating. Hair is silky and straight. I'm a bad bitch. What you expect? You could have said that. You said you was ugly because that's how you truly feel, and that's what made you uncomfortable, okay? A hit dog is gonna holler. Do not blame these young boys for your insecurity, bitch, okay? You could be a 30-year-old man for all we know, okay? Okay. What the fuck? Like, you are not Spider-Man, girl. You are not Spider-Man. You're not Spider-Man, okay? Don't nobody give we don't like they care, but not that much. We don't care that bad, okay? You are not Batman. Like, okay. I would have lied and said I'm 600 pounds.
Black or white?
I'm Latino. I'm Puerto Rican.
They're so dumb. It's so funny.
I'm not gonna lie, Ray Regard funny as fuck. This is the face they made when she said she's Puerto Rican. They funny as fuck. They're like, eh. Girl, me when somebody tells me they're Caribbean, I'm a weak.
I Rakai and fucking Ray for fucking being saying you're fucking shaking. How the fuck a computer shake? I don't ever understand that shit. Was your pixels erupted or some shit like that? I ain't never really understand it. Were your pixels down? Pixels shaking? You got a virus? You caught a virus? I don't understand. I Rakai.
Girl, maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should get to the incel community and I should like pretend to be some so maybe I should pretend to be like a white girl with blonde hair and blue eyes and start gaming. Faceless gaming.
You that they were gonna say something rude.
How do you keep your identity hidden though? Like, how do you do that? Don't they be doxing and shit? That's interesting.
Just to be with you.
Oh yes, I want to go on a vacation, y'all. I'm tired of America. I want to go to another country. I want to visit my homeland, the Caribbean. Me and my grandmother were just talking about that. We were like, we need to go to Haiti. We need to go to Haiti. She has a house over there. She's always like doing work on that house. We were like, yes, girl, we need to go. I told my grandmother, you need to get away from your daughter leeching off you. Yeah. So my girl, Evelyn, you do not want to, no shade. I love my grandmother down, but my grandmother made her biggest mistake. She did not apply no pressure to her daughter like she should have. And now her daughter is literally 30 something years old. My grandmother is retired and she's still asking her mother for money. And that's neither here nor there. This why this my favorite song. I've been doing what I want. Period. I've been doing what I want. But yeah, I want to dye my. I want to get a wig and do hot pink. I want to do psych. I want to cosplay as Psyche. That's something I always wanted to do. I want to be the female Psyche because I'm a psychic and he's a psychic. So wouldn't that make sense? Like, Pluto explains why you need to save at least 10K before buying your first apartment. Anyways. Okay. Let me know something. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and y'all can let me know something. Let me turn this off. Be right back. Testing. Oh no. My fur got, not fur, but my clothing got stuck on here. Whew. What do y'all think of this? What do y'all feel about North getting piercings and she's only like what, 12, 13? I mean, I think it's important for children to express themselves creatively. Like, I wish my mom would have let me dye my hair when I was younger. Like, I was low key glad she didn't because I probably would have fucked it up at a younger age. But when I was high school, that's when I started dyeing my hair all crazy. I don't know. I just feel like I'm glad Kim lets her creatively express herself, but also mark my words, she gonna get a tattoo when she's like, who knows, probably next year. She gonna get a tattoo. That's what's coming next. She definitely takes after her father. It's a dark as fuck look though. Girl, she definitely took after her father. She looks cool. I'll give her that. But I don't know, man. I would have made my child wait. Like at least wait till you're in high school. You know what I mean? Wait till you're in high school. That's when you can start doing all the dumb shit. Yeah, I would have been like, girl, wait till you're 18. I mean, wait till you're in high school. Because that's what my mom did. She was like, you can dye your hair when you're in high school. And I did. I did about like how many colors? Like 5 different colors throughout the span of my high school years. And yeah, I got it all out. Then when I was in college, got my first tattoo. Yeah, she's gonna get a tattoo for sure. That's what's coming up next. That's what's definitely coming up next.
I showed you that yesterday. You were like, what the fuck? Found that shit. Nah, but now you.
But yeah, you know what? I want to date a cute guy. I'm tired of dating men that don't match my cuteness. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of settling. It's time to date a guy that looks like Spider-Man. And not the new one. Not the one Zendaya is dating. Not him. No shade. I'm not a fan of him. I like the other one. The one that came before him. It's time for my nerdy boy with glasses. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, they let her get that piercing. Doesn't piercings like that normally reject? Like, when you do a piercing that's on a joint or that's like too close to a bone, like dermal piercing, clavicle piercings, these piercings, they normally reject because there's not enough flesh for the piercing to settle into. So it's like, Kim, I get the creative expression. Like her dyeing her hair, I don't have an issue with that. I feel like kids should be able to express safely with colors. But piercings, and then you're doing ones right here. She got one right here. Those piercings also normally reject. Like, what's going on? There has to be some sort of like Kim, you gotta lay down some rules, boo. North gonna curse her out. North gonna curse her out if she hasn't already. That, and it's next to a bone, like it's literally on your like there's not enough flesh for the piercing to absorb into. Like, I definitely couldn't get that piercing because I don't have enough meat. I have very bony fingers. Not that I would want to. Like piercings right here normally reject. Like piercings here don't reject because it's all like little meat. And then nose piercings are fine because again, there's enough like cartilage for it to sink into. But piercings right here normally reject. Wow, I don't know why would you want piercing right here.
Can you guys be just happy? Can I have yours? Because I just okay, fine. But anyways, yeah, we just had our meeting, so everything went good. I'm gonna post a video later today, but I'm sorry. But yeah, anyways, bye. Oh, hi. Hi. Anyways, yeah.
I can't wait for Christmas time, y'all. I'm gonna spoil myself. I'm going to spoil myself. Have y'all made y'all Christmas list? I've made my Christmas list. It's coming up to about like 300, 400. So I have to save up that much. Like, let me look at my list right now. I just do a bunch of, it's all going to be online. Let me see. Should be in my, yeah, I could feel it in your eyes. I can see $1 million back. Ooh. Let me see. Where is my list? Favorites. Jesus. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm super happy. I think I'm gonna get one of my Christmas gifts early because if I order it too late, it's gonna come like, girl, it's gonna come next year, literally. And I want that shit to come on Christmas Day. But yeah, no Christmas tree for me, y'all. No Christmas tree this year. I'm not really too mad about it because I didn't really want a Christmas tree. I did not really want a Christmas tree. But ooh, these shoes are cute. I have some cute stuff in my cart. But no, we're staying focused. I'm getting mainly stuff for my apartment. So I think I wanna get damn, what the fuck was I gonna get? I have to look at my my Amazon list. Do, 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 do. Wait, I don't have Amazon on here? What? No Amazon on the tablet? That's crazy. I should have downloaded it already. But yeah, like, girl, if I was North some other, I would have been like, girl, listen, I love your creative expression. I used to be just like you. But no more piercings, boo. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many people posted on Instagram. That's crazy. All right, y'all. It is 12 a.m. I started filming at 10. It's 12 already? What the fuck? That's crazy. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna tap out for tonight. I have work tomorrow, unfortunately. So I'll catch you guys. Let me look at my schedule actually. Wow, after using my tablet, my phone seems so small. It's crazy. Ugh. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Oh my God. Sorry, I just looked at my schedule. Girl, this check better hit. Time's been going by so fast, especially when you're having fun. I work 5 days in a row. They're not asking me to stay late, boo. I'm getting the fuck up and I'm leaving after that. I'm being so serious. I'm getting the fuck up and I'm leaving. I'm not staying late if I'm working 5 days in a row. That's crazy. Good thing is Christmas I have off. So, period. Christmas and New Year's I have off as I should. As I should. All right. I can't wait for this check. I can't wait for this check. It's going to hit when I'm not working too. Yes. It's going to hit right when I'm not working. I love that for me. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming to this sip of chocolate. I'm going to leave this live up so y'all can come back and watch this whenever you want because I'm a real ass bitch. All right. And I'll see you guys later. I'm going to take a shower. Again, my sleep schedule's been off, so I've been taking showers at like 2, 5 o'clock. Listen, that's when I came home. So that's when I took a shower. But yeah, it's time to reset. It's time to reschedule, reset. So yeah, thank y'all so much for stopping by. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. I love this live too. It was a really good live. We had a chill live this time. Bye, y'all. I hope y'all like this POV. I think I'm gonna start using this POV more for Sips of Chocolate. You know, like I'm always at my desk. This is real comfortable, like you feel me? Real comfy, like. But I'll see y'all later. Bye. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah.